iHeartRadio.com. All right, we're one day away from what could be the most anticipated game in South Alabama football's short history.
Go Jags. The Jags will take on the Mississippi State Bulldogs in a sold-out game at Ladd-Peebles Stadium. Local 15 Stephen Quinn joins us now live from the campus of USA right now, Stephen, with what we need to know before the big game tomorrow.
Well, Kelly, I employed a little help on this one because I figure, who knows better about Jaguar football X's and O's than Pat Greenwood, color analyst and former Local 15 Today anchor.
Yes.
Pat.
Hey, guys. How are you?
Pat, it's good to see you.
Good to see you.
Some quick questions. First off, we'll talk a little X's and O's. Victory against Kent State, opening the season on the road. Takeaways from the game and what you saw.
Well, I think we had a pretty balanced attack. I mean, it was about 200-something yards rushing, 200-something yards passing, and I think as we head into a game like Mississippi State, that's going to be key. We're not going to be able to rely on one thing or another. So I thought first game on the road, rainy conditions against Kent State, I thought, room for improvement in a lot of places, but overall, you get a 10-point win. That's pretty darn good.
You talk about 200 yards rushing. Mississippi State, one of their strengths is that defensive line.
Sure.
Talk about how important it is to maintain that rushing offense against.
Well, we can't become one-dimensional. Whether it's Mississippi State or Louisiana Lafayette down the road, we've got to have a balanced attack, and that's one thing that the coaches have always said. So, yeah, we're going to try to establish the run, but you got to do what you got to do against Mississippi State. And again, it's going to be tough, but I've seen these guys practice. I was at practice yesterday. They were very loose, having a good time, and getting ready for this weekend. So I think it's going to be great.
Pat, from the city and from bystanders, there's been a lot of anticipation for this game in particular. You see these players, coaches always like to say they take it 1 week at a time. Are they amped for this one more than normal, or what is their mood like going into this?
They know that it's special, I think, but they also know that this is a game, just like we're going to have a game against Georgia Southern next week. The thing for me is that I've been around this program football-wise since it started, and you see the fact that we've got a sellout crowd, and for those kids, for those coaches, for them to, I can't wait to see their faces as they run out of the tunnel Saturday at Ladd-Peebles Stadium to a packed house, because they work very hard, and for them to have that experience and to have this city behind them, I hope this is a starting point as to where we're going and what we're building here at South Alabama.
Real quick question, Pat. Game on ESPN News. Where can people hear your broadcast, though?
We are on 99.9 for our radio broadcast, also on iHeartRadio. So lots of places you can see it. And, of course, our Joey Jones TV show on Sunday nights on UTV 44 at 6:30.
Darwin and Kelly, Pat Greenwood, he's got all the info on Jag Sports.
Okay. We tell him we're all three of us are giving him an air hug.
Yay! They're giving you hugs from the gas station.
Hey, I miss you guys.
Miss you too, Pat.